Okay, we're gonna do a really quick video in the Walmart parking lot while my sister's inside. This is gonna be, should we do just a couple tips on beach camping in Baja. We are experts at beach camping in self-build vehicles, self-build vans, and then an RV, a Class C RV. So we're gonna do a few tips to help you guys drive down and camp happily on a beach in Baja California and Baja California Sur. We've done it all. We've had Hummingbird down, me and Benji, in the last 6 years. We've been down 6 winters, down the whole peninsula. So if you say, well, where do you go? Like where? All of it. It's too many to mention. Benji, let's do this. Okay, let's see if we can get this video done before my sister gets done shopping. Driving down, you want to know your vehicle. If you're driving down, which you would be because you're going to be beach camping, because you're going to have your camper or your car camping scenario on the beach. Okay, you're going to be really aware, Benji, come back here, of your car, of your tires, and your gas situation, right? You're going to be able to get gas all the way down, and you're not going to run out of gas if you do the rule that my grandpa had for me. Make sure if you get down to half a tank, maybe a quarter of a tank, and you see a gas station, get gas. That's the rule. That's a super easy rule. And know your tires and be prepared just in case if you have to change a tire. In all my travels, I didn't have to change a tire. But maybe you also know your tires because you want to air down if you get onto a certain beach that's going to require airing down. Okay. So just know your vehicle and know that the roads can be really crappy. Even if they say, oh, the roads are really good this season, they can change overnight. They can also get better overnight too. Okay. When you get down there, you're going to want to make sure you have your pesos. So if you had an opportunity to get pesos before you left, say you you got them ordered from your bank. I keep checking, so I want to have this video before my sister comes out. When you were at home and you were getting ready to go and you thought about it, you ordered some pesos. But let's just say you didn't order pesos. Let's keep Benji in the video. You can get pesos at ATMs, at grocery stores. When you're at a grocery store, you can pay with a credit card and you can get pesos back. Or you can get ATMs. There's different ATMs in different places. You can get pesos throughout Baja. But you want to have pesos for the beach to buy from vendors. That's my tip, because you're going to want to eat some of the yummy things or buy some of the neat stuff that they're bringing. And I do not haggle on the beach. If you wanted to, you can. That's not my jam. I give them what they want. I give them what they ask for, because I think that's fair and nice. But that's up to you. If that's your personality type. I think, we're guests in their country. And they work really hard to come way far out into these remote beaches. I think that you can go ahead and pay them what they're asking for their products. And so have pesos for that. But you can use your credit cards pretty much everywhere for gas and for tours. Say you want to go pet a whale's face, which I did, in Magdalena Bay, Porto Chalet. You're going to want to, San Ignacio, you're going to want to have, you can have a credit card for that. That's super easy to do, but you'll want pesos for the beach. You're going to pay to camp on most of those beaches. There's very rarely free camping anymore along the beaches, which is fine. It used to be a lot more of that when I first started out. That's going away rapidly. Things are changing rapidly as things develop down there. Sorry, I keep looking. I'll stop looking. Okay, and then here's another thing I wanted to say. Be prepared to air down if you need to air down, but if you're going to some of the really neat beaches, like in the Mulahey area that are pretty established, you'll be on packed sand. This last season, I was in a Class C RV, and I did not have to air down one time, and I went all over with that Class C RV. But in my van, my Ford Transit van, I did air down in Cabo Pomo in the Los Albarillos and Los Frieles camp places that are way more remote and way more, at least when I was there, rougher sand. And then we're going to talk about dogs. We have leash laws in the United States, and I don't know if Canada has them, but in Baja there's no leash laws, so people have their dogs off leash, and there are wild dogs. My tip is I really liked carrying a stick, like a walking stick. Helps you walk, but also it keeps dogs at arm's reach. I've had a lot of problems in the past with dogs, and I've been bit. I don't want to scare you with that, and that maybe that's changing. That would be awesome if it's changing. But just in case, I never left my camper this season without a big walking stick, because I go out to really remote beaches to go paddle with whales. So like where I would go to these further remote places that are a little more secret, they're probably not secret anymore, but they're not your typical campgrounds. I just always had a stick with me. And you're gonna wanna be aware, here's my last tip, the elements. It's extra sunny on the Baja beaches, it's extra windy. When it's hot, it's extra hot, and when it's humid, it's extra humid because you're right on the ocean. So it's literally a desert on the coast. So you have wet air soaking you overnight, soaking everything inside, and then sun and wind so extreme that it's drying you out in the day. So just be aware of the elements. You want to be prepared to take your solar panels that are like, what are they called? That fold out, and you put them out. So you're going to put out solar panels. They're not attached to the roof. You're going to want to have a way to make sure that they're strapped down really well. Anything that you bring out, you're going to want to make sure that it's strapped down really well. Come down with extra straps. I'm going to lead into another tip here that I was going to leave out, but I'm going to. Bring your stuff in at night. You don't have to at the paid campgrounds, but if you're on a free beach, which are some of my favorite places to go paddle with whales, theft is a thing. We don't need to talk about that. Just if you're not on a paid campground, pull your important things in at night. Generator, grill. I had a guy got a toolbox and a grill stolen. Not your kayak and your paddle boards. Those probably aren't going to get stolen, but a generator. A friend had a power bank and a battery stolen. Just to keep that in mind if you're on a free beach. These are my simple, easy tips to navigate Baja. I love the people down there. I absolutely love the people down there. If you need something done, like a mechanical repair, say something goes wrong. Bindy? Say something goes wrong. I have had 100% success with getting mechanical repairs done fast and done well and done by super nice people that were able to figure things out with next to nothing in super remote areas. So if you're not in a remote area and you need something done, that's going to be easy as pie. You might have to wait in the busier towns. That's a thing. You can have to wait sometimes, but in the remote areas, I had a guy out of a house come help me, and he fixed my side panel door of my van was falling off. He fixed it right there. I don't even know what he fixed it with. Got me through to Canada. Went all the way down to Baja to Canada with his rigged up light. So my thing is on that is if something does go wrong, or you need pesos, your neighbors in your campground, you guys can exchange things out. I have swapped peanut butter for dog food, or pesos for dollars, of course, obviously, but you're gonna be in good company, and your friends next to you, they're gonna be in the same boat, so you're gonna all help each other out. Okay, those are my tips for the best beach camping you can do in Baja to give you a positive experience and sometimes some rough environments. All right, don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more. I'm going to be making more videos. Benji and I were on the road successfully for 6 years full time. Beach camping in Baja, working up in Alaska in the spring and summer as a tour guide. So I'll be doing a bunch of videos. Okie dokie, like and subscribe. See you later. Bye.